Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to this video. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, let me tell you a little bit of what I do. I own a lawn care business, got some lawn care equipment, commercial, residential, two-stroke, battery and gas, and I also create content and I do some detailing work. So I'm not a heavy-duty diesel mechanic, I'm not an auto mechanic. I just like to tinker with my own stuff, repair my own equipment, detail my own equipment, trucks, cars, and lastly, I just love to collect tools. So we're starting off with the left side. We got a welding cart from Harbor Freight with the titanium auto shade welding helmet. And we got the titanium Easy Flux 125, something for small jobs. The trailer, a couple pieces of metal go undone, and then you get to weld them up, just small projects. We got the US General service cart. This is the 34-inch, and we also have a little service cart, US General 5-drawer. I picked this up 5 or 6 years ago, still holding up. It is now my detailer's cart. I had a huge toolbox before. You can check out all of my toolbox tours from many years ago in the description down below if you're interested. But I've since then minimized the amount of tools I have, but I'm slowly starting to collect back. So y'all know how it is. You never have enough tools, but sometimes you just got to get rid of the ones that you haven't used for 5, 10 years, whatever it might be. So some of the tools I've had for a very long time, some of them are brand new. When I did pick up the box, I did go on a little Icon buying spree, so you'll see some new Icon tools here, detailing stuff here. Here's what I'm currently working on. Got some Darwin's grips, some of my GoPros. I'm working on tuning up my KM 131. Got to adjust the valves, change out the fuel filter, air filter, spark plug. If you guys know anything about small engine repair, y'all know got to keep those two-stroke engines tuned up, especially the steel 4-mix engines. Anyways, the only mods that I've done on this toolbox so far is put this drawer liner on top of it. Got some 3M tape, and I did that to protect the top of the toolbox, because if you don't, it'll turn into something like this. This is 5 years of hard use and abuse. So I put this liner on top to kind of protect the paint. I also went ahead and spray waxed the whole thing. You detailers know exactly about that life, right? Some spray wax on your equipment, don't hurt nothing. I also went and added some weather stripping here to reduce the clanking noise when you close the lid, and I removed that cheap locking mechanism here on all of the drawers. Gives me a nice smooth lock and unlock. I don't have to pull to the left like the sticker says. I need to remove that, but it's nice and smooth, not cheap feeling, no nothing. I got the Icon light here. I actually need to set that up so it shines on all my tools so you can kind of see it. There we go. Got a US General parts tray, magnetic, Coast G20, I believe the model is. Could be wrong. It's on batteries. Good little clip light. I bought that mainly when I was working till nighttime on not sprinkler installs, but sprinkler repairs in my lawn care business. A few pry bars. I got the Sunex. These are the 1/4-inch impact sockets. They're pretty nice. I got them off Amazon, both metric and SAE, on Harbor Freight socket rails. Now, one thing about these rails and sockets is majority of the sockets fit, but some of them have to be flipped, like this 1/2-inch one, which I don't know when I'll use a 1/2-inch, 1/4-inch impact socket, or to make things worse, a 9/16 1/4-inch impact socket. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I think that's a little bit overkill. Anyways, moving on down, I got this is new, the Milwaukee Fuel M12 extended reach 1/4-inch high-speed ratchet. So Model number 2568-20. Got this probably a couple months ago. Got the boot on it too, but this thing is sweet. I mean, it stops on a dime, gets into tight spots. Perfect for my 1/4 inch impact sockets. I also picked up, while I bought these rails a couple months ago, I bought the 1/4 inch extensions. I wish that Icon came out with 1/4 inch extensions that were impact rated, because I'm trying to get rid of my chrome stuff. But from the ratchet side, I got the Pittsburgh Flex Head 1/4 inch ratchet. Got that a long time ago. Works well. I started to look into Icon tools. I got the 1/4 inch Icon ratchet non-flex head. Figured I'd have a non-flex and give the Icon brand a try. Hashtag not sponsored. 1/2 inch Ace Professional ratchet. And this is probably something that you will not see anywhere, because the Ace Professional line, I don't think exists anymore. You probably will not find these at your local Ace Hardware. So pretty sentimental for me. I got this a long time ago when I used to wrench as a small engine mechanic about 6 or 7 years ago. Got the Icon 3/8 non-flex ratchet. And I got the, this is the Pittsburgh, not Icon, Pittsburgh 1/2 inch breaker bar. I got 3/8 and 1/2 inch. I just picked these up. These are just impact rated extensions. Then I got a snap-on. This is the FX K11 or 2. This is the 12 inch 3/8 extension. I don't have much. Actually, I think this is the only snap-on item I have in my tool. No, actually, I have some pliers, but very limited on snap-on tools. You know, for the wrenching that I do at home, there's really not a need for really expensive tools. I can get away with using, you know, Harbor Freight, Icon brand, Craftsman brand, Crescent, you know, branded tools. So I don't have to go out there and spend thousands of dollars to wrench on mowers. But hey, if you wrench on mowers and you like to buy expensive tools, by all means, do your thing. Don't let anybody stop you. I got Icon, you know, 1/2 to 3/8. Again, these are brand new, so they still got a little bit of oil. I had a chrome set like this, and the Icon impact ones replaced them. So 3/8 flex head extended reach Pittsburgh ratchet. And then this is my first brushless Milwaukee ratchet. This is the 3/8 version. It's the non high speed. It's just a regular 3/8, part number 2557-20. Got a boot on it. And I did have the old models, the non-brushless ones. The old ones were a lot lighter than these fuel brushless ones. So if you're looking for a lightweight ratchet, I recommend the older Milwaukee ones. Sockets, I got Craftsman, I got Crescent, I have gear wrench 1/2 inch swivels in the back. I have a Matco socket, an extra gear wrench, Matco adapter, Pittsburgh Torx, 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch. And then I don't know what brand this is, but these are 1/4 inch and 3/8 Torx. If you know the engraving, you let me know. I think these are Craftsman. But if you know who used these kind of engravings, maybe Craftsman used this style. But I have there's no brand engraving or nothing on these. Nothing on the little rail that came with the rubber rail. But if you know the brand, if you know what brand used that kind of engraving, y'all let me know. I think it's Craftsman when they used to make them in USA. More little adapters, got a wrench there, and that's about it. So that's my top drawer. We can shut this off. Put this away. Close the lid. First drawer, wrench, hammers. Again, I went on a spree, so some of the tools that you see are fairly new, especially the Icon stuff. Again, I'm just trying to try out the brand. I've heard a lot of good things about them, heard a lot of bad things about them, but you never know unless you try yourself, right? So I got a 32 ounce soft blow, 24 ounce ball peen, 8 ounce Ace ball peen. I got the gear wrench, SAE and metric ratcheting wrenches. They're pretty good. I got them a long time ago when Sears went out of business. Sears carried gear wrench. Got the Craftsman 7/8 1-inch Ace Professional. Again, stuff that you probably won't ever see unless you find them at a pawn shop. Pro Series wrenches, just the SAE. I wish I had a metric set too. And then some adjustable wrenches. Again, Ace Pro Series. I think this is a 8-inch. And then a 12-inch Crescent and a Craftsman Made in USA 10-inch. And then just some grinder wrenches. Plier drawer, vice grip drawer, Crescent X2s, really nice for long reach areas. If you're trying to pull like fuel line or fuel filters out of fuel tanks for small engines, that comes in handy. Some Nipex made in Germany Cobras, those are really nice. I picked these up recently, the Icon 45-degree needle nose pliers, again nice for fuel line work. Some needle nose snap-on pliers. I have 1, 2, 3 snap-on pliers, and this fourth Nipex came in a set from a pawn shop. I got it for like 60 bucks or something. It was pretty cool. My first ever snap-on tool. Got it from a pawn shop. These I just got. They can be found at your local auto parts store, the Titan brand. Pistol grip pliers. Felt like I needed to have a pistol grip because they'll come in handy too for fuel line work. Just adjustable snap-on pliers. Some cut-offs. I think these are 6-inch, I believe. Maybe 8, I'm not sure. And some flush cut Icon. I love this tool right here. Really good for zip ties, really good for taking out packages. Just overall a nice, really flush. Let's use this plastic and soft wire only. Really gives it a nice flush cut. Milwaukee electrical pliers, Ace Professional, Irwin vice grips. I got some, various sorts, 4-inch, 6-inch, 6 with fuel line on it to kind of crimp fuel lines. I know they make fuel line clamps, but I like to use those ones, the ones I created. Some more Irwin vice grips, some Pittsburgh vice grips, or Pittsburgh vice grip pliers. Use them for welding. A wrench, just a strap wrench for oil filters, scraper for decks, a clamp. I use this mainly to, when I open up the chutes, the lids for the baggers, I clamp this. I'll show you real quick. I clamp the lid open like that, and then I have the handle resting on the mower handle, so that way I could pressure wash all of the debris that's in the chute. So that's why you always found a use for these. You got tools sitting in the box, and then you find random uses for them. You're like, that's never going away. So more clamps, earmuffs. And again, yeah, some of them are shiny. I know. Don't call me out on it. I just bought them. So I replaced my old random screwdrivers that I had. I still kept a few of them, just specialty ones. But I got the Icon set, Icon pick set. I got a gear wrench pick set, mini and big ones. I got this a long time ago, again, when Sears was going out of business. Icon scraper. I got a Craftsman. I think this is the P4. Phillips, and then a Klein Tools, really long P2, I believe, Phillips head. Some Icon picks. Why did I buy picks? Well, or when I have gear wrench picks? Well, some of these already broke, Like, look at this one, man. I use picks quite often, and so some of them, the gear wrench ones, don't really hold up, so I'll see how the mini picks from Icon hold up and see if they break on me. And then I got the Icon mini screwdriver set and the mini Torx set in screwdrivers, and then some specialties screwdrivers for carburetors, carburetor adjustment screwdrivers. This is my power tool drawer, Milwaukee M12 on the left, M18 on the right. I don't have a lot. I got the M3/8 stubby, a drill, a power source, cutoff saw, M12. This is the 3/8 impact, M18, M18, 3/8. No, this is 1/2 inch mid torque with a boot. Livowalny, I don't know, but they make Chinese knockoff tools that replicate Milwaukee tools, which the quality is definitely not there, but they sent that to me for free to do a review on, so can't pass on free. Same thing here, same Chinese company, but they make like this light for that fits M18 batteries, sent it to me for free. Again, can't pass on free. So that's about it. I also have got a big shout out to the 1/4 inch hex impact driver. I bought the drill and this with a few batteries and a charger from Home Depot as a set 7 years ago probably. Again, when I used to wrench a lot on small engines, when I used to work at a shop. It was my first set and they still work. I know there's like Gen 3, Gen 4, but they're still holding up, and why replace them when they still work? This is a miscellaneous drawer. I got a drawer divider that I got from Harbor Freight. Starting from the left, cutoff wheels, blades, thread tape, some Allen wrenches, some torque wrenches, nut sets, gap tool for flywheels, some air fittings, some other connectors, some super lube for steel drive shafts, some choke tube lube, Permatex, blue thread, some washers, of course the tape measure, spare parts for a trailer rack, keys, spare keys, some blades, pens, expo markers. This is a spline drive for screens. Of course, as a homeowner, you need one of these tools if you're going to be replacing your own screens. It's one thing I learned working at I worked at Ace Hardware a long time ago, and they taught me how to do screens. So you all need a tool like this in order to do your own screens. Got a G10, G20. So this is a G20. The headlight clamp is then something else. I don't know what it is. A G30 maybe, I don't know. But it works great. Oh. Works great and it doesn't work. Oh man, need to replace the batteries. Steel EDT8, headphones, Samsung Galaxy headphones, some chargers, a lock, a old Craftsman OBD2 plus ABS scan tool, 47177, for those of you that are wondering. In the back, got Cobalt, Milwaukee drill bit set, titanium. I like the Cobalts more than the titaniums, but these are for the impact. They're impact rated. Matco tool, 16-piece, quick change. I'll show you this. I use this a lot, and I'm using the T27 right now for the steel. Steel always uses T27 screws, and just some random other bits. Always got to have some zip ties, large and small. Stud finder. Got it. Steel. This is a compression tester. There's the part number there. You can pause it. Blowgun. Got a Coast, or no, this is a Nebo Micro, little headlamp. Good good for detailing. Just some spare electrical parts for my RAM. I had some edger blades in here. These are wires for a solar generator. Some 3-ways, a ZAT4 spark plug tester. I also have a Matco compression tester for bigger engines, and a level, and some more various electrical components. So kind of an all-around drawer. Everyone's got one of those, right? And last but not least, the bigger drawer, the stuff that really didn't fit in the other drawers. I got a, I want to say it's Gulu jump starter power bank, RX soil kit that I need to test my soil on my lawn and send him, see what's wrong with my grass. Really nothing is, but I just want to see where it's at. I got the, I think that is the Schumacher 6 amp trickle charger. Just some PPE, heat gun. Yeah, when I use a heat gun, I mean, I used to use the plug-in one. This one rarely gets used since I got that cheap Milwaukee, or not Milwaukee, but the cheap knockoff Milwaukee one. Echo speed feed head. Here's my old screwdrivers. Again, they were miscellaneous, all collection ones from when I used to wrench a lot. And so it's good to have spare tools, but I might sell these. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep them? Should I sell them? I did sell a lot of my tools in the past. That some of the tools that I sold I regret. So I don't know, man. I should probably get like a little box and store all the tools that I don't use. M12 tire inflator. Use this a lot. Take it with me on my lawn care route. Hofsco little kit for my electric bike. And then a M18 grinder. What happened? Oh. See, you gotta have this unlocked in order to close it. Uh-oh. Oh, you know what happened? Screwdriver tried to escape. Look at that. I'm like, dude, did this box break already? You gotta be kidding me. All right, so that's my 34-inch cart. And again, this is the detailer's cart now, so if you aren't not a detailer, if you don't care, then I guess this is the end of the video for you. But for all you detail fanatics, this is a nightmare. And it's my first project going into winter when we're done mowing lawns, is detail this box. But I picked this up. This is just a little light for, it's a color match light when you do color matching, but I bought it. I don't do a lot of painting. However, this light is really nice to see all of your imperfections along with color matching. Detailers use a lot of these. I know there's a certain company out there that makes really good ones, but I don't want to spend $80 to $100 on one of those lights. I just bought the BRUNT for like 40 bucks and it works pretty good. I got some more parts tray, magnetic parts trays. I got a little pry tool for body clips. Milwaukee scissors. Got the 3-inch and 2-inch backing pads along with some foam pads for small detail work. Of course, you need some nitrile gloves. I got the Bauer, I think this is the 6-inch backing pad. Little automotive buffer. Got the Braun charger for the Braun color match light. And then, of course, I got the Bauer 6-inch medium, ultra fine, fine, and coarse foam pads. And I got a little buffer brush. Usually use these when you got your foam pads get caked with all of the rubbing and buffing compound. Moving on down. Just a everything drawer again, more plastic trim tools, pressure washer nozzles. This, I don't know if this is a gimmick or if it actually works, but this is a clay bar foam pad, and apparently you can use this to clay your whole vehicle without having to actually use clay. So if you guys have ever used this Mother's product, this little clay pad, let me know if it worked for you. I feel like it doesn't work. I feel like clay is a lot better. Some weather stripping. Here's the specific weather stripping I got from Home Depot. It's the 3/16 inch wide, and I use that for the toolbox. Of course, you got to have a rubber wheel. I think these are the boar head or boar hair brushes, various sizes. I got a color match, Duplicolor Universal Black little paint pen with clear coat, a toothbrush for fine detail work, and this came out of my paintless dent repair kit that I recently picked up. I'm going to try it out. And of course, ice scraper. Never know when you'll need that. Vacuum attachments for my shop vac, and Meguiar's clay boards. In the bigger drawer, I got tape. I got brushes for drills, carpets mainly, tire applicator pad, more tape, and a tip for my Bissell Spot Clean Pro, more nitrile gloves, 7mm, 5mm, various thicknesses. Y'all need some automotive plastic fasteners if you're taking off automotive trim. Various cloths, drying cloths, got some polishing cloths. More cloths, microfiber. You never have enough. I know, again, I'm not a professional detailer. I just do this kind of as a side thing and enjoy the hobby. So I don't have all of the tools necessary to fully, restore a vehicle to perfect condition, but I can put a wax and 3-stage buff a car with everything that you see here. Got the 3M Perfect It rubbing machine and ultrafine polishing compounds. That's what I use for my compounds. I got a little shop chair. I like the Meguiar's brand a lot. That's what you see down here. So quick wax, car wash, quick detailer. I use the soap foam cannon, non-acidic wheel and tire cleaner, and some more hyper dressings and waxes and whatnot back there. Glass cleaner, trim restore, and all that. This is what I wanted to show you guys. I think this might be the final tool. And this is what I want. I'm really curious on how it'll work. It's the Maddox paintless dent repair kit. Again, I've only done a little bit of paintless dent repair when I went to school as an auto body tech, and my teacher showed me how to do it. Oh, come on. There's no way I can't do this one hand. You gotta be kidding me. My teacher showed me how to do paintless dent repair, but he had a really nice professional kit, and this is the one from Harbor Freight. And I decided I'd give it a shot. So it's never been used. I got some dings and dents in my truck, in my work truck, and I want to perfect it. And I'll try to use this paintless dent repair kit and see how well it works. I remember we did glue on some tabs. We had something like this to where you can kind of push back some of the dents, and they're not crazy big dents, nothing where I need to use like those pry rods. Nowhere near those kind of dents. They're just small dings, and I want to see, kind of get into that puller here, kind of get into that and just see if I remember what the teacher taught me. So, and it does have the, I don't know what they add in here. It's probably some kind of alcohol-based spray that you use to remove the glue after you glue the tabs on there and knock out the dent. So, but thought I'd give it a shot, and I'll put that back later. That's about it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the time spent with me here in my shop/garage. I really do appreciate you guys watching this video, and I gotta go and tune up that KM real quick. It is raining outside, that's why I'm not working. That's why I'm in the garage doing just random stuff and tuning up my equipment. But for those of you that watched all the way to the end and that have not clicked off the video, I just want to say a big thank you to you. And for those of you that do own lawn care businesses, or you do your own trimming at home, there's a thing called Darwin's grips. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these handles, but they're handles that go on the end, well, not on the end, but like on your shaft. And instead of using a loop handle, you actually have a nice handle. They look like this. I got them on all my trimmers and edgers. These are the old style. These are the new style here. If you guys check out some of my lawn care videos on Phil's Lawn Care channel, you'll see me using these all the time. So, for those of you that watched all the way to the end, if you want one, the first two people to let me know in the comments down below that you want one, I'll send it to you. Please be fair. Do not make 2 accounts. If I see that it's from the same city and state, I will more than likely not send it to you. Remember that God is watching and He knows your every move. All right? Thank you again so much. Take care. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.